first of all, I need you guys to participate today. You guys are going to get off of here and you're going to let me know exactly what type of income you need to generate on a monthly basis so you can design your life. And I'm going to break it down for you. I got my handy dandy little whiteboard and I'm going to break it down for you. Okay. We're going to cover that. So when you guys are jumping on, let me know where you're watching from. YouTube, welcome. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, put replay. I love the fact that YouTube allows us to post the replay. I love that. So we've got California in the house. Good morning, Kimmy from Virginia. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, passive income is phenomenal. But I'm not only going to help you be able to create passive income. When you're looking at designing your life, you guys need to create reoccurring income streams. Okay, you have reoccurring bills. Why not that reoccurring income stream? Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Look at that. South Africa, Connecticut. Love it. Okay, so let's get rocking and rolling today, right? Oh, got South Africa in the house over here on YouTube. I love it. So let's get rocking and rolling this morning because I don't want to take a lot of your guys' time. But I want to ask you guys just a few questions real quick. How many of you have to decide what you can do this weekend based off of the money in your bank account? I'm really curious. Put a me in the comment if that is you. If you have to, if the money in your bank account dictates what you can do this weekend, put me in the comments. So got a me, because I want to help you design that life. I want to help you not have to live that way anymore. Okay, me, let's go. Got Lanta in the house. Hello, hello. Okay, great, great. Which is normal, right? We've all lived there. Did 3 pieces and side hustle, Uber made, yay, look at you go. Yay, Dindy, I'm so happy to hear that, my friend. Look at you go. Love it. Hey, Cindy, how are you? So you guys, I'm sharing that with you because if nothing changes, nothing changes, right? So if you want to continue just living every day like you've been living, you will continue to get what you've been given. And so I'm only sharing that with you because I understood that back in 2022. I was ready for a change. I needed a change, right? I'm a mom of 6 kids, only have 2 left at home. I'm now a grandma to 5 children. I just got back on vacation with 2 of them. It was a blast, dream come true blast, right? That I can, I have the money now to help them experience just the coolest things ever, right? Because they're never going to forget that. They're never going to forget the first airplane ride with their grandma. They're never going to forget, hanging on the beach home and doing the really cool things. And that's what it's all about, because I know they will forget if I watch a movie with them. But they'll never forget the moments and the memories. And so since I became a parent, it was so important to me to design my life. And I was failing miserably at it, like really miserably at it. I was working really, really hard. And I thought the harder I worked, the more I could make. And in reality, that the harder I worked, the more burned out I got. And the more guilt I had, because I was in my office working and I could hear my children out there and I just wanted to be out there with them. And so I needed a change, but I had to be pushed. Let me just put it that way. I had to be pushed for that change. And maybe you're listening to me right now and you need a little bit of a push so you can make that change. So the push for me was I was trying to make an income in network marketing. And I was working really, really hard. And then the company changed the comp plan. And they got rid of one of my favorite bonuses. They made it complicated and my income literally dramatically dropped. That was the push I needed. Now, I have many people in my community, the push that they needed was they lost their job. They were laid off or fired, right? Or had a health issue that they were like, I'm not going to live this way, or I'm not going to leave my family in debt. So some of us have been pushed. But all of us need a little bit of a push, a little bit of that nudge, right? And so that's what it was for me. So I started searching. How many of you guys can relate to this? I've watched so many YouTube videos. I've watched so many videos on Instagram or maybe TikTok for you guys. I didn't have TikTok at that time, so it was Instagram for me. And I downloaded so many PDFs to try to learn how to make money from home, and I confused myself even more. Can you put a yes if you've done that before? Because I thought the more I watched, the more videos I watched, the more PDFs I downloaded, the more it would make sense. And in reality, it just confused me more, to the point I thought I was too old. I thought because I'm an introvert, I could never have success. And I don't like tech. So I thought because of those three things, I was allowing that as my limiting beliefs to stop me, until I discovered this process that I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, so I'd grab a pen and paper, by the way, because you might want to take some notes, because this is really good. Hey, Erna, how are you, my friend? And so my push was being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. I'm clear now, but it made me change. Oh, Paul, I'm happy that you're clear now. That's awesome. And yeah, that was the little nudge that you needed, right? Awesome. And hey, yes, Amy, we finally made it home. That was wild, that's for sure. So I'm just sharing that with you guys because this is what it was for me. And it was a post that I'd actually seen on Facebook, and it said, no MLM. I'm just done with that industry. It said, no MLM, no monthly expenses, learn $300 a day blueprint. Learn how to make 300 a day. I'm like, 300 a day, that's 109,000 a year. Yes, that would change everything. And it said 100% profit. Well, that grabbed my attention, because if you know anything about network marketing or affiliate marketing, you make a small percent. So when I was working really, really hard, I was making them a lot of money, and I was only making on average 25%. And that was the only question I asked her, by the way. I literally messaged her and I said, how do we make 100% profit? How does a company make money? She replied back and she said, they create your website for you. And I'm like, what? So there's no tech involved? She goes, no, you just got to connect it. I'm like, yes. Because I did not want to learn how to design a website. I didn't want to learn how to create a website. And I didn't want to learn coding and fonts and where it all needs to go, right? Because there is a process to a winning website. There's a complete strategy behind it. I don't know about you, but I didn't have the time, and I didn't have the energy, and I didn't have the confidence or the courage to want to do that. I'm just being really honest with you. I don't like tech. I still don't like tech, right? I don't want to ever learn tech. And so that excited me. So that's when I made my purchase. And I decided to purchase. And I knew, this is something I did know, I knew I was lacking in something. And my first question I asked you when you guys got on today was, if you have to look at your bank account before you do something, it's a skill you're lacking that will raise your income if you earn it. So that, my friend, you can go design your life. It's just a skill. Let me give you an example that every single person can relate to. There's a nurse that is the sweetest, most kindest, loving person. And then there's the doctor. He comes in, he says something, he's out the door. He just didn't even got a personality. She's making this money and he's up here making this money. Why? She's nicer. She spent more time with you. Why is he making all the money? Because he has more skills. She could go back to school and get the exact same skills and make the exact same amount of money. That's powerful to me. So I knew the reason why I wasn't having success in 2022 is I was lacking in skills. What if you listening to me right now, you have one little pivot that you can make? You miss seeing this background. Dean, you're awesome. What if there's one little pivot that you can make in your life that can completely change everything and you can design your life? So hopefully I share that aha moment with you today, and you have a completely different weekend than you thought you were going to have because you have this aha moment. And that is my goal. My goal is to show you how to start an online business this summer that you don't have to take a lot of time. And so you can start designing your life. Let me share this with you. It is only June. We have all of July, all of August, all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December. You have 6 full months to completely change your life. You have 6 full months to go into the holiday month with no mama guilt, no dad guilt, no stress, no pressure. You truly do. You can design your life. And that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that because I will share this with you. When I discovered this process in September of 2022, I didn't have a big vision because I had so many layers of limiting beliefs and it was heavy. How would you guys like to release that heaviness you have on you? You know, the fact that maybe I'm too old. Maybe it's because I'm an introvert. Maybe because I don't have tech skills. I don't know if I can go online. What am I doing? How much time is it going to take? Am I going to lose more time away from my family? I carried all that heaviness. How would you like to be able to release that? Because my goal because I had so much heaviness on me, I couldn't see more than making $54,000 a year working 2 hours a day. I couldn't see it. I was going to be excited if I could make $54,000 a year working 2 hours a day. But because I was coachable and I was ready to make a change, I ended up making $152,000 in 6 months. What did I just share with you? We have 6 full months left in this year. What if you could follow this process and make 6 figures in the next 6 months? How awesome would that be? Because inside my community, what we're getting ready to go on is a 90-day run. We have 2 more 90-day runs inside inside this year. I want to help you walk into December so freaking proud of yourself and know that you literally have the blueprint and the roadmap to start designing your life. To me, our 2024 should all be about getting out of debt, getting that financial pressure off, getting time back with your family so you can actually look what you would like your life to look like in 2 years and 3 years and start and walk into 2025 with designing that life. You know, we have one life. We got to stop settling. We got to stop saying, oh, these were the cards I was dealt. I wish I could live that way. I wish I was like them. You got to stop. So my goal is to help you today. We're going to talk about how to start an online business this summer so you can start designing your life. And I'm going to show you how to do this and getting all your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. You guys realize if you can get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day, you have 22 hours in your day to do the things that you love. And here's what's phenomenal. The only reason you can get income earning activities done in 2 hours a day is because you get really, really good with that. And you have your business on autopilot. See, my business is fully automated. This is working for me 24/7. If I didn't have an automated business, I would have to put a lot of hours in if I wanted to make money. This is one of the most important things you can do is automate. Now you're probably listening to me right now going, but Michelle, you literally just said there's no tech. There's still no tech. All it is copy, paste, and connect and create your payment gateways, which is easier than going and getting a bank account. You just got to connect it because your payment gateways allows you to get paid directly into your bank account. Okay. And so these pages are already pre-built and ready to go. So this page is ready to go. This page, all you're going to do to this page is literally copy and paste in your website so people can buy directly from you. And then this page, you're going to just go down here and copy and paste in your website so people can buy directly from you. That's it. This, your website that you get, by the way, after you're inside the program, you get access to a done for you website for $29. I will share something with you right now. This year I'm leaving a legacy for my family. And this year I bought a hair salon because my daughter's a hairstylist and I got sick and tired of her watching her make a small percent. And we're having somebody create a website. It's anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000, by the way. Depends on how many pages we want and the stuff we want. $3,000 to $8,000. And it's not even guaranteed to work, right? We're going to have to hire somebody to create this website and test it and work on it and test it. You guys realize this has done almost $10 million in less than 90 days. So it's a proven website, and you get your hands on it for $29 after you're inside the program. That's empowering. So here's what it was for me. When I discovered a process that was already working for people, I would look at people having success following it. And here's what I mean by success. Success is a different definition for everybody. Success for you might be, I want to build a following. Success for you might be, I want to build a brand. Success for you might be, I want to build daily paying customers. Success for you might be, I just want to make $1,000 a month. Whatever your definition of success is, I was seeing that inside this program. And I got excited, and I was like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. That's all I said over and over again. Because I will tell you what, it's no different than anything in life. If one person has proven to make it works. All it takes is one person to pave the way. Let me give you an example. The 4-minute mile. Have you ever heard of that story? Everybody told him not to do it. This is back in the 60s, I think. They said, don't do it. Your heart can't handle running a mile that fast. It's going to explode. He literally didn't listen to anybody. He put his blinders on and he said, no, I'm going to train my heart. I'm going to condition, and I will run a 4-minute mile. And everybody told him no. See, those are the non-believers that you will be introduced to in your life, no matter what you decide to do. So get prepared for that. But we can't know good without the non-believer. So that is pretty normal, right? So here's the deal. He conditioned himself and he ran a 4-minute mile. The moment he did, all other runners, it changed everything in here. And they're like, whoa, he's alive. If he can do it, I can do it. And now tens of thousands of people have ran the 4-minute mile. Actually, my son's coach, he did it in 3 minutes and 59 seconds. And my son's friend, who is only a senior in high school, he has done his mile in 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Because Roger Bannister paved the way. So when I discovered this in September of 2022, the way was paved. I just had to show up and raise my standards and want to be willing to follow something. So if you're on here listening to me right now, and if you truly want a different life, if you truly want to start designing your life, and if you truly want to launch an online business for time freedom that can teach you how to attract customers to you on a daily basis, you're in the right place, my friend. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Because I'm sharing something with you that actually, let's just do the exact number here. We have inside my community, and since November of 2022, 25,900 people have gone through this process. It has now created, we are so close to, or maybe we might be over 20 6-figure income earners, and they all did it in under a year. Isn't that awesome? So the process works. Now, the question is, thank you, my friend, for being so coachable. I love it. Now, the question is, are you willing to follow the process? Are you willing to be coachable and learn a new skill? And sky's the limit. So how can you launch and start an online business this summer in the craziest, busiest time of the year? Okay, here's how. Because you make a decision, and then you're willing to follow something step by step. So I want to break it exactly down for you so you have a clear understanding. And I'm going to share something with you. When I get done sharing this with you, if this is something you would love to have mentorships through this process, because there's not one person on this entire planet that has been successful on their own, by the way. And success leaves clues. Look at Michael Jordan. He had a coach for mindset. He had a conditioning coach. He had a defensive coach. He had a strengthening coach. He had an offensive coach. He had more coaches than most of us have friends. He understood the power. So I'm telling you what, if you truly want to start designing your life, I am going to share this with you at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time today. I'm getting on a small Zoom with my brand new customers. I'm helping you get your business launched because we're getting ready to run into the next 90 days. I'm going to help you with your process of exactly how much you want to make by the end of this year. And I'm going to reverse engineer it and show you exactly what you need to do on a daily basis to achieve that. We're doing that today at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you, after I share this information with you, if it's something you're like, oh my gosh, I would love to take advantage of this, all you gotta do is get started and let me know, and I will make sure you do get that email. So it's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. And okay, yes. Okay, thank you guys for answering that question. And I'm gonna get back to questions. Okay, so hang tight. I just want to go through this 5-step process with you. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and answer all your questions. I just don't want to get off. I don't want to get off track. No, if you're my personal customer, you'll get an email from me. Yeah, and if you didn't get the email yet, because I did send one out the other day reminding you of it, just email me and I will get you that link. But I will be sending a reminder out about 12 p.m. today. Yeah. Yay! Liz, congratulations. So Lizelle is in South Africa, you guys, and she just made her first million in rand money in South Africa, which means so what does that convert to the US? Yeah, you're welcome, Randy. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about that. Congratulations. I love it. The stories of the success stories that have been coming in have just makes my heart smile. Like that's what it's all about. Yes, that's what it's all about. Okay. So let's talk about this. The first step in your path to having success online and your path to being able to design your life, you guys, is the product. Okay. I'll tell you what, you guys, you want to make 100% profit. If you don't, you're going to be having to work really, really, really hard for not a lot of results. Okay. Wow. So that's $56,000 in the US she has made. That's life-changing money. Congratulations, my friend. Love it. Hey, greetings. Isn't this so cool, you guys, how we can just hang out together like literally all over the world? That's the power of social media. So check this out, because I just want to give you guys a different perspective today. My number one selling product is $900. Now, this process, which is the most brilliant business plan I've ever seen in my life, by the way, makes you 100% profit. So with that being said, that means you get a customer for 900, you're putting 900 in your pocket. Now, on average, in network marketing or affiliate marketing, you make about 25%. Now, you guys, there is nothing wrong with network marketing and affiliate marketing, but here's what's wrong. My opinion, you shouldn't do it when you're trying to start a business because you don't have a following yet. You don't have a brand yet. You don't got your message down yet. So if you're trying to start with only making 25% profit, because it takes you longer to get a customer when you're new. And if that's what you're starting with, let me show you. So if your number one selling product is 900 and you're an affiliate marketer or network marketing, you make on average 25%. So you're putting 225 bucks in your pocket. You can do the exact same work I do and put 900 bucks in your pocket. Which makes more sense? Putting 900 in your pocket or 225? To me, it's a no-brainer. It's just a no-brainer to me. Because look at this. If you're an affiliate marketer or network marketing, you would have to work 4 times as hard to equal 900. Okay. Now, I have a process that I teach you inside my community, right? Where I teach you how to build an email list and have affiliate products through your email list. So you're not having to take time to build that income. It's just a few emails. It's awesome. Okay, Lisa, when did you email me, my friend? Maybe Celine marked it somewhere. No, she's trying to get me organized and I can't handle it. I struggle with her trying to organize me. So, okay. So I want you to think about this. I show you how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. You guys, it's not about working harder. It's about what do you need to do that actually makes you money. And that's what you got to get really, really good at. Learn to get that done in 2 hours a day. That's called time leverage. So let's say you're an affiliate marketer and you work 2 hours a day. So you would need to work 8 hours to make $900. I can get $900 made in 2 hours. What makes more sense? Now, here's the part that drives me crazy. I see people like, oh, you got to promote this lip gloss because you like it. No, you don't. You can talk about the lip gloss because you like it. But let's say you decide to promote a lip gloss because somebody sold you on that plan. You make $9 when you sell a lip gloss, if you're lucky, right? And most moms can't afford a lip gloss if you're making $9, right? Because that means a lip gloss is like 45 bucks. Okay, so let's just do lip gloss. $9. Oops. $9, right? Here, let me do this. $9. So if you wanted to make $900, you'd have to sell 100 lip glosses to make what I do with one customer. That's why a lot of people can't wrap their head around our process. Oh, look at the dog. Thanks, Karen. So cute. That's why a lot of people can't wrap their head around our process because they think in small numbers. That's why I see so many people that have like Etsy businesses and things like they're struggling because it's small numbers. Now, the next question I get are people like, yeah, but how many people are actually buying this? Well, let's do that real quick. Screenshot this, by the way, because this is absolutely powerful. I'm going to show you how to master making 100% profit. You get all the money in your bank account. I'm going to show you how to do affiliates through your email or even a lip gloss through your email. I want your time spent working your business, I want that with you making 100% profit. It just makes sense. So I want to pull this up real quick. Live and in action right now. So I just want to share with you because some people are like, well, yeah, but how many people are actually buying a $900 product? Well, let's just look. So in 30, April, how many days? 30, 60, 70, 80, 88 days. Holy moly. We are about ready to hit $10 million. So look at this, you guys. In what I say, 88 days, we have sold, our community has sold $9,926,000 of a $900 product in 88 days. Yeah, that's awesome. It will probably hit 10 million. I said in 90 days we're going to hit it. I'm wrong. It's going to be a lot quicker. I know, Kelly. Isn't that wild? So wild. So 9.9 million. So yes, people are buying it. You know what's so wild about that? Every single one of you, because we offer 4 different programs, by the way, every single one of you have a TV in your house that costs more than one of the programs. It's quite interesting to me how we are so programmed in our mind that it's okay to go buy a TV to entertain us. But when we look at investing in a program that can teach us the skills so we can make more money, we think of it as a cost. But we don't look at our TV as a cost or your phone as a cost. But when we think of investing, we do. I will tell you what, as long as you look at things as a cost, you will stay broke. I learned that early on, even when I was barely getting by, I learned to appreciate things. Because if you have that scarcity mindset, you'll never grow a successful business. Like when I would go buy groceries, so many people, when they buy groceries, this is your mindset. I can't believe how expensive groceries are. Me, I'm like, I'm so grateful I can afford groceries. I can't believe how expensive it is to go out to eat. Me, I'm so grateful I can afford to go out to eat. As long as you look at everything as a cost, you will never grow a six-figure business because your mind is not prepared for it. You got to get here first before you see it in your bank account. The cost of living is so expensive today. Oh man, I'm just so grateful that I can live today. Do you see the difference? Mindset matters. Yes, you got to flip it. You have to 100%. It's with everything. Pay attention to your patterns. So if you're trying to build a successful business and you're not attracting customers to you, what do you say when you're not building a business? Do you live in a cost mentality? Because if you live in a cost mentality that everything is expensive, can't afford anything, you're going to have a hard time showing up and creating content and try to sell something that costs money because you have a cost mentality. I'll tell you what, it is your mindset will help you win. Your mindset will help you stay stuck. It's worth flipping, like Kelly said, flipping it, right? To me, it's worth raising your standards and managing your mind and changing that. It's absolutely huge. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Just a minute. I need this for special needs son to leave a legacy. Oh, I love that so much. Yes. I'm getting so many follow requests from other accounts under your name. This is my only account, my friend. Yes. Thank you for saying that. Okay. So time out. We're going to take a little commercial break. So I will not DM you on TikTok. I will not DM you on Facebook. If you're getting a DM on TikTok or Facebook, it's not me. There is really lazy and unethical people that will duplicate our accounts and they will pretend to be me. Okay. It's not me. The best way to hang out with me is this. I go live every day at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's the best way, but also go right here, dailypaybusiness.com, because we're paid daily, daily pay business, and email me. Okay. And you know 1000% you're talking to me because it's through my email and it's a professional email. Nobody can get a hold of that. Okay. So just be careful, you guys. I do not do WhatsApp. I don't do Telegram. I don't do crypto. I don't do trading. So if somebody is saying that I don't do extra coaching that you got to pay for, you get me for free inside my community. Okay. So just be safe. Just be safe. Thank you for bringing that up. Yes, I saw a lot of people. I know it is crazy that people do that because you know what's so crazy, Kelly? Because if they wanted to build a business with ethics, they could be wildly successful because 100% of those unethical people will be taken down. Some sooner than others, but they all will be. You can't live a life of unethics and think it's going to last long. Nothing does. Nothing does. So just be safe. Yes. Stay true to your values. Yes. 100%. Yes. So anyway, I had to say that because that is so important. So your product matters. Now I'm going to share something with you because not only do I love promoting 100% profit done for you products, it's in the digital world. E-learning industry. No matter what you guys decide today, you should 100% promote something in the digital world. Because guess what? The moment you decide to promote something in the digital world, the entire world is your customer base. When you're promoting a lip gloss, you're limited to where you can sell it. When you're promoting affiliate products, some, unless they're digital, you're limited. And so again, that's why a lot of other people can't wrap their head around money like we can make because you're thinking your town, you're thinking your city, you're thinking your state, you're thinking your country, you're not thinking global. So when you have something digital, the whole entire world can be your potential customer base. That's awesome. It was, you know, when I finally was able to wrap my head around that? 6 months into the company, 6 months into building my business. Because you know why? One of my videos got pushed to South Africa. And a gal named Celeste, why do I keep on calling her Celeste? That is so wild. I have a friend named Celeste. I guess I need to check on her because that's the second time and they look so much alike. And I even said to my friend Celeste, I'm like, I have a gal in South Africa named Cecilia, and you and her are like so much alike. They both have a daughter. They're both not married. It's so weird. That is a sign because that's happened twice now. I got to read it. I got to reach out to Celeste. Anyway, Cecilia in South Africa discovered my content and she purchased. And she made 6 figures in 7 months in the US. She's a multimillionaire in Rand money. And that's when I realized, oh my gosh, I really can have a global business. And then the Sunday after Thanksgiving, I had one video get pushed out all over the world. And my phone was just going crazy with getting new customers in countries I'd never even heard of, you guys. So when you decide to promote something, you need to make sure at least one of the things you promote is digital, so you can sell it all over the world. Now, that's the other part, the other cool part. So 100% profit. The whole entire world is your potential customer base, right? Because digital, you can sell anywhere. The third is the e-learning industry, which is the fastest growing industry out there. You guys, do you guys realize the e-learning industry in 2019 did $950 million for 1 year. In 2022, it averaged $1 billion, or 2023, it averaged $1 billion a day. Think about that. What it took an entire year to do in 2019 does it in 1 day. In the first quarter of 2024, it averages $1.3 billion a day. You guys, it's projected by 2027 to be a $3 billion a day industry. There's so much money that is going to be made in this industry. Why not you? I can promise you, if you make a decision to not promote something digital, in 5 years, you will be kicking your butt of regret. You will regret it. Mark my word. This is June 29th of 2024. You will regret it because the world is going digital. You got to get there too. Why not you? Yes. Why not you? It's awesome. Stop saying, hopefully my life will change, because nothing happens with hopefully. Okay. Janet, I want you to tell yourself, I want you to empower yourself, and I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to be like, I will change my life. I will be coachable. I will be consistent. My family is worth it. I'm worth it. It's all in how you approach things, my friend. It's all right here. It's kind of like saying, I mean, hopefully someday I'll lose weight. Hopefully someday I'll feel better. Hopefully someday I'll have better relationships. You know, that never happens. You know what happens when you put deadlines on things? That's why we do 90-day runs, and we're getting ready to launch another 90-day run in July. Okay, I want you to change that mindset. Each and every one of you, by the way. Hopefully it works. No. It will work if you're willing to do the work. It will work if you're willing to do the work. Yes, I love that. I'm a 6-figure earner. Yes, this is now. Yes. Yeah. I will be one of your millionaires. Yes, Karen, I love it. So the reason why they're saying that, you guys, is because I literally have a vision. I know how wildly successful the digital world is. I know the e-learning industry. I mean, 3 billion a day. And I know what our community provides. And I will create 1,000 self-made millionaires inside my community. It might be promoting the program. It might be their own product, service, or program, or their own business that they already have. But it will be because of the skills and techniques they learn inside my community, 1,000. And I see it happening a lot quicker than I first had envisioned it. Because the world is going digital. The world is going automated. Okay. Why not you? Why not you? Why not you? Yes. So there you go. So the first is product. Now, smartest thing you can do, you guys. Okay. Next is automation. This is your freedom machine. This is your freedom, because it will always be working for you 24/7. So when I try to build an income in network marketing, you guys, guess what? The only way I made money is if I got on the phone with people, if I DM'd people, if I messaged people, if I three-way called with people, if I, that's the only way. So the moment I walked out of my office to go enjoy my family was the moment I couldn't make money. And you know how many times that I literally was with my family and my phone would go ding and I'd be like, I'll be right back. I got to take this. Way too many to count. Now it's complete opposite. Now, the moment I'm done building my business, my income earning activities, I am literally done. Most of the time I lose my phone. These are in my purse all day. And I remember it like at 11 o'clock at night because I don't got to be on my phone anymore. I have freedom now. This is how we can literally travel the world and make more money when I'm traveling and have way more time and work way less hours, because automations never sleep. You guys, don't be scared. If you're telling yourself you're scared of tech, that is you trying to stay safe. That is your brain wired to be safe. Now, I hate tech, but I hate losing time with my family more than learning something new. It's all in the mindset. I don't like tech, but I don't like sacrificing time away from my family. I don't like living broke. I don't like not able to travel and do things. I would rather have to learn how to get my business on autopilot. Where we were lucky is the fact that it was pre-built. All we had to do was learn to connect it, which I think was actually fun to learn. It was not as hard as I thought. I love GoDaddy, by the way. I'll share a fun fact with you guys because I do not like tech, but I love customer service and I love being resourceful. Some of you will say the victim in your life instead of being resourceful. Me, I contacted GoDaddy. I bought a domain because you got to buy your domain because you're going to brand you. My domain is dailypaybusiness.com. Easy to say, easy to spell, easy to remember. And you have to connect the domain to the free system that you get. And I messaged GoDaddy in the little support they have, and I said, hey, I need to connect. I got C names or something. How do I do that? I copied and pasted them into customer support with GoDaddy. They connected them. 4 hours later, it was connected. I'm like, let's go. Gosh, you guys make it way too hard. And then the other part you got to do is connect your gateways, your payment gateways, which all I did is clicked on it and I followed the directions, which the directions, they just wanted me to verify who I am because they're taking money and putting it into my bank account. And then I had to put my bank account information on there. And then that was it. And then it was connected. I'm like, that was easy. Actually, that was so much easier than the way I used to have to do it. Anyway, and that's it. And then you got to just edit the emails and add your name and your website. And that's it. Like, it is so easy, but you know, we don't. Change is hard for some people, but I needed a change. So here's your automated system. Okay. Here's your automated system. Oh, how's everybody doing today? So right here, you guys, I've been sharing this with you since October of 2022. And you will hear me back in October of 2022, when I showed you this page, I would be like, 1 out of 17 are buying from you. What was after GoDaddy? GoDaddy, like if you're brand new, like if you've never bought a domain before, you can get a domain from GoDaddy for like $3.99 for 1 year. And then one thing you want to get is you'll want to get your own personal email. I wouldn't get this ahead of time because we actually walk you through it in the videos, the steps of how to do all of this and connect it all. We walk you through it all, right? So don't jump the gun on things like that. And here's what cracks me up when somebody's like, I gotta buy a domain for $3.99. I'm like, do you spend more than $3.99 a week in gas going to make your boss richer? You spend that money in gas for your job and you still can't do the things you want to do this weekend because you're broke. Do you see how our mind will take us out? Right? I guarantee I can walk through everybody's kitchen and they have junk in their kitchen that's worth more than $3.99 that will never change your life. That's cheap. Yeah, $3.99 up to $11.99 depends the domain you get. And then you need to get a professional email because you're trying to brand you. I think it's like $20 a year. I don't even know. That's it. After that, there's no monthly expenses. Y'all have monthly expenses going to your job to make your boss right. Your boss richer. And you know at your job, let's get real. You have a cap. You have an income cap at your job. When you're your own business, you don't have an income cap. There's none. You can make as much as you want to make. You can make as little as you want to make. At a job, you always have a cap because you can never make more than what profit can provide. And you'll never make more than your boss. But guess what? In 20 years, when you're getting close to retirement, they can swerve somebody in that's 20 years younger than you, and that will do your job for $20,000 less, and then you're laid off. It happens every day. But you will continue to spend time away from your family, spend money on gas, and you're worried about a domain. Not saying you are. I'm just saying I want to give you a different perspective, you know? That's it. I love the fact that I can build an online business with no monthly expenses. I built my business to 6 figures with no monthly expenses. I still don't have any monthly expenses because my affiliates cover all of my expenses and more. I learned that. I learned that. It's awesome. Yep. Yes. And Wanda, that is such a good point. That's happening all the time now. Wanda goes, I was laid off. They sent my job to another country. So I had a gal bot for me not too long ago. And she was on one of my lives. And she's like, because I was talking about people getting laid off. And she literally said, I have job security. I don't have to worry about that. And it's interesting. She goes, but I'm not fulfilled at my job. And she goes, I can't see myself doing this for another 40 years or whatever. She just couldn't, right? 20 or 30 years or whatever she said. I can't remember. She goes, I just can't see myself doing that. Anyway, she goes, so I want to do something and I want to do this as a side hustle. I want to get out of debt. And she said, then I want to start saving up. And she goes, I think she had a 3 or 4 year plan to walk away from her job. The next week, she was on my TikTok live. She goes, well, I was wrong. She goes, our whole entire department was outsourced to another country that could do it at a third the cost. She goes, we all lost our job. Yeah. She didn't even expect it. You guys realize what's happening in this world. There will be more automations. There will be more outsourcing that will take you out. Why don't you start designing your life? And why wouldn't you? That's what I want to know. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to go grab a piece of paper and just write down, if money and time were no object, what would your life look like? How would you like to design your life? And you know what's really scary? What I just said with you would be so hard for many of you to do because you're stuck in old patterns and old routines and limiting beliefs. You just live your life day by day instead of having the vision of what you truly want. Yes, let's go. Yes. And that is so important. Yes, even if the domain is $20 a year, it's a tax write-off. Yes, it is. Right. It is. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep on going this. So I've been sharing with you guys. You can go back to my content. And I used to October of 2022, I'd be like, 1 out of 17 are buying from me. And then November, it was 1 out of 13 are buying from me. December of 2022, it was 1 out of 10. I've been sharing this journey with you guys since 2022. So what I mean by that is I learned to get better. This is why you need mentoring. So let me give you this. On average, inside my community, 1 out of 20 people buy. So if 1 out of 20 people are buying, think about this. So when they put their email in between this page and this page, 1 out of 20 people are buying on average. So your goal is to create content to get eyeballs on this. You guys are already a consumer on social media. Why not just spend an hour a day and become a creator? 1 hour a day creating content is only 7 hours a week. What if that built your following, built your email list, built your brand, and built a customer base? 20 a day is all you need. So if you can start getting 20 emails a day, thank you for the hack, Karen. If you can start getting 20 emails a day, this is the average inside my community, that could turn into a $900 day, which is $6,300 a week, just $328,000 a year. Isn't that worth learning? Now, the next question I get, yeah, but is anybody actually going to buy? Well, I'm going to have you answer that. Just on social media alone, there's 5 billion with a B people. Let me ask you a question. Do you think at least 1% of them, 1% would absolutely love to learn how to make 900 a day, which is 328,000 a year? Do you think 1%? Put a yes or no in the comments. Do you think at least 1%? 1%. Do you think? I think about it. Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll talk about how to get the emails. Yep. Yes, absolutely. Yes, of course. Yes. That's 50 million people. And all you need is 1 customer a day to buy from you to make 328,000 a year. Yes, this is Freedom Machine. Now, I'm going to add another layer to that because every day, thousands of people that weren't even thinking about making an extra income, weren't even thinking about it a week ago, 2 weeks ago. But something happens in their life today or tomorrow, and they start looking. That could be an illness. That could be a divorce. That could be laid off of a job. That could be found out they were pregnant. That could be found out they didn't have enough money to retire. Found out they want to move out of this neighborhood. Maybe found out that they can't afford to live in their means anymore. So husband's going to have to go get another job, and that means he's never going to be home. So they start looking for a plan B. Because that happens every day of people that weren't even interested before. I can't tell you how many people on a daily basis that buy from me that weren't even looking a month ago. That's powerful to me. Your customers are out there ready to buy from you. They just haven't discovered you yet. So here's my next question. How many of you have bought something online in the month of June? Put a yes or no in the comments. Have you bought anything online in the month of June? Anybody? Oh, thank you, my friend. Yes, look at all the yeses. So out of all the yeses, there was 1 no, which I've never in my life met anybody who's not bought anything online. That's awesome, by the way. Yeah, hell yeah, I have. That's great. So you think about it. Look at all the people that said yes. So that's proof that people are buying. online. They just haven't discovered you yet. So how do they discover you, right? Because that's the next thing. So you make 100% profit. You got your business on autopilot. And number 3 is discover. How do they discover you? Right? How do they discover you? And here's the thing too, I'm just being really real. If you do not shop online, probably an online business isn't for you, right? It just probably isn't because you don't see the value in shopping online. So how are you going to help other people see the value on buying online if you don't even see the value on it? I'm just trying to not to waste your time, because I don't believe in wasting time. And I'm just telling you guys right now, like, people like me that like we love the convenience of buying online. We love everything automated. That's why I'm so successful because I love what I do. Dang it, I lost my marker. Hold on. Time out. Oh, there it is. Hold on. And so anyway, I'm telling you guys what, just like that. If you don't like giving your email to people, then I wouldn't have an automated online business. Because how are you going to want to collect emails if you're not even comfortable with doing something? So anyway, hot tip right there. Mindset matters. It really does. Yes, I'm just being truth. Yeah. Because why waste your time? You know what I mean? Like, why waste your time? It just doesn't make any sense. So you got to actually like enjoy processes to be able to be successful at them as well. Like, I love the fact that, man, I can just go to Amazon and I can order something and in 2 days it's on my doorstep, right? I love that. Right? I love that. I love that convenience. I love giving my email to people and learning. I will share something with you. When we were traveling, we had seen this Grant Cardone thing about real estate because me and my son are going to get into real estate. I know nothing about real estate. My son's 19. He's learning. And so I got into his email, ended up buying some stuff, ended up getting on a strategy call with them, and ended up purchasing their mastermind, all because of an email. See, I love emails. Saves me time. I can get my questions answered. So if you aren't comfortable with that, it's going to be hard for you to build a business that's how you make your money. Anyway, I just love that stuff. Yeah, I love Prime too. You work at Amazon, awesome. I love how innovative Amazon is. I talked about this yesterday when I went live, you guys, but Amazon is now stepping up and they want to compete with Shein and that other clothing store to move, or I don't even know. I've never shopped there before. And so they're finding some other country clothing as well and bring it. And of course, they're trying to be competitive with the amount you're going to get it quicker. So you think about it, a company that does 572 billion a year, they're like, oh, we're not done yet. They're still innovative. They're still wanting to compete. Now they want to compete in the fashion, right? Which makes sense, right? Because if I go there to get some expo markers, now I can also grab a few shirts. It's a no-brainer. I think it's awesome. I'm trying to help you expand your mind as well. You got to expand your mind. Did you? Is it Temu? I've never been there before. I love Shein. But everybody tells me I need to go hang out at the other one because they have some really good deals as well. I love Shein. And 1 week, you guys. So I love Shein. Me and my daughter shop at Shein all the time. I don't care how much money I make. I will never stop shopping at Shein. I think it's good clothes and the prices are insane, right? And 1 week, I counted. I got 17 emails in 1 week from Shein. It didn't bother me at all. I only opened 3 of them, by the way. And it only took 1 for me to make a decision and yell, hey, Reese, let's order something from Shein because of email. Emails work. There's so much money made in emails. And it didn't bother me that I had 17 emails. Just like us, I'm going to teach you how to build your email list. When you have your automated business, you're building an email list. And I'm telling you guys this, if after 25, 24, 27 days, somebody has not bought your main thing from you, but they're still on your email list, they like you. That's cool, right? They like you, or they would have unsubscribed a long time ago. So that's why I share with you inside your email list on day like 24, 25, 26, 27, around there. Mine's 27, I think. I found other things that complement my main thing, and I introduced that to them because maybe they want to start there. And that's how I turned. Now I have a reoccurring income stream with all my income stream channels, a reoccurring income stream, which includes YouTube and TikTok. I make over 40,000 a month in just reoccurring income streams, over and beyond my daily pay with passive income. And I do those other income streams through creating content and through email lists. And what I mean by creating content is that's how I'm paid on YouTube. And I just had my biggest day the other day on YouTube. It was Wednesday. It was over $200 day on YouTube. And Thursday was like $196 day. You guys do the math on that. If I average 200 a day, that's 6,000 just on YouTube. Oops. For going live on YouTube. All I do on YouTube is I go live every day on YouTube, or mostly every day on YouTube. And I have one webinar that I download every week on YouTube. That's it. I'm telling you, you guys are making this way too hard. And I'm going to have a lot of fun this next 90-day run. I'm going to go with you guys on and I'm going to invite you guys to go on it with me, because this next 90 days, I'm not only going to show you how to make 30K in 90 days, I'm going to show you how to build a reoccurring income stream and monetize at least one of your social media accounts. Why not? Why not? Why not have multiple income streams? You name me one wealthy person on this planet that only has one income stream. I'll wait. There isn't one. There just isn't one. So yes, I know. I love Shein too. I literally said to Reese the other day, I said, we need to make another order on Shein again. And then boom, I got a 4th of July special thing from him. I'm like, okay, we're ordering this weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Now I've never shopped on TikTok yet, but my daughter did the other day and bought something, and it was so cheap, but it was really good price. Yeah. Yes, multiple income streams is the only place to go. You guys, we live in such a fast-paced world. Things pivot. Have multiple income streams. Now, my opinion, you need to have multiple 6-figure income streams. That's my opinion. Why not? Why not go for it all? Yes. When are you visiting South America? Man, I want to go at least 2 weeks. So I got to find a gap with my son with running, right? Because he's a runner, and I got to find that gap. It's hard. Yeah, but I am going. I need to see what I might need from Shein for the cruise. Yes, Heather, absolutely. I know. Got a Shein shop for the cruise. So good. Okay, so discovery. Now this is where it gets really, really good, because you guys, if you can master this discovery method process, you know what that means for you. That means no finding customers. That means no spending money on ads. I will now upgrade from 300 straight to 900 by Monday. I will be the next millionaire for Kenya. Yes, Rose, you go, girl. I love that. That's an unstoppable mind. So good. That's the stuff that fires me up when I see these go-getters. Because if you can see it, you can achieve it. And you'll be able to see it once you believe it. Then you're unstoppable. And I love that. Do we have any get-togethers in person? Well, Jeff, we're going on a cruise together in September. A bunch of us are going because we've never met. So we think that's pretty cool. So, oh, you're so sweet, Karen. Yes, I know. Your mom invited me to your wedding. October, was it 18th or 19th? Your mom invited me. I will be in Miami like the 13th, 14th, and 15th, and 16th, I think. But I could come drop my son off because we're going to Grant Cardone's mastermind. And then I can just drop my son off. I can just get on a plane and go to Cancun. Heck yeah. Give me the details. Your wedding. I would love to go to your wedding. That'd be so awesome. Yes. Love it. Okay. Yay. Love it. Love it. Okay. So let's get going on this. So the discovery method. So this is going to help you never have to find a customer. This is going to help you never have to spend any money on marketing. So the first thing I'm going to recommend, and I'm going to also break down the time you need to spend on this. 30 minutes Okay. On copy paste free ads. Okay. You guys, this right here is so easy and the most looked over. It is right here. Not only did me doing this copy and paste free ads, not only did it build my email, it built my income, but it built my subscribers on YouTube and it built my hours watched on YouTube. That's what monetized me on YouTube. I did it without trying because what I did when I copied and pasted free ads, what I did is I understand the value of video. So I just put a YouTube video in it. It was pure ignorance on fire, by the way. And I just put that YouTube video in it. And go back and look at it. I was a hot mess. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just talked from my heart. And I put that video in it, not realizing what it would do. That's what monetized me. So trying to build my email list and my customer base also built my YouTube. So that's what I did. And I would spend 30 minutes a day posting free ads. And then the next thing I did, which is 1 hour, 3 pieces of content on one platform. I need to do that because a lot of people think, oh, so I can post one on YouTube, one on TikTok, one on Instagram. No, it's 3 pieces on one platform. I chose TikTok. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about that. And it took me about 1 hour. And let me tell you why I chose TikTok. Okay. To me, it was the easy button. I don't know. TikTok is just so easy. Like, seriously, you guys, you go to the TikTok app, and right when you go to the TikTok app, you see a plus button. You click the plus button. I click on to make it to be 10 minutes, just in case I go over a minute, which, hot tip right now, for some odd reason, this month, TikTok is pushing longer videos out that are literally over like a minute and 10 seconds. And I've tested it. And it's quite interesting to me how they really, really are, by the way. And isn't that crazy? Like, again, this is why you need a mentor. Because every month, TikTok tests and changes other things. That's why the platform is so awesome. They're always making it better. They're always improving. Just like our program, we're always making it better. We're always improving it because I got to continue to make it better and improve it to create 1,000 self-made millionaires. And the same thing with TikTok. TikTok is improving their platform all the time. So that's the thing right now. Get over a minute and 10 seconds. And they're really pushing those out right now. And so all you do is you can create that video in TikTok, and then you can edit it inside TikTok, and then you can post it. I can literally get 3 videos done in no longer than 30 minutes now. At first, it was about 1 hour because it just takes some time, about 20 minutes per video to record it and edit it and then post it. Now I can get going. That's with everything though. When you're new to something, it always takes longer at first. And so that's what I did. So I got super consistent with when I would walk in my office first thing in the morning. I would spend 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads, and I would spend 1 hour creating 3 pieces of content. I believe 100% when you start launching your business, you start with one platform to get really, really good understanding the audience over there. You guys, I started with a brand new TikTok. I had no following. I had no belief in myself. I had no understanding of what the heck I was doing. I didn't know what a For You page is. I was probably 3 months in before I knew what a For You page was, a FYP. I was like, what is that? They're like, the For You page. I'm like, what is a For You page? And they told me, oh, I didn't know. See, that's the difference of overthinking things. I just created 3 pieces of content, and I knew I gave myself permission to suck at first. You can't be good at anything without sucking at first. Look at a child learning to walk. They're not good at first, then they become great. So I was excited that I didn't have a following because I was like, the more I do, the better I'm going to get. The more I do, the better I'm going to get. So I got myself out of the way. I'm giving you a really hot tip with content creation. I got myself out of the way. Okay. And I just focused on my perfect customer, which takes me to number 4, relate. Because you got to stop the scroll. Okay. So I had to learn to relate in my content and stop the scroll. So the only way you can relate in content is when you know who your perfect customer is. And you guys, this is when it gets really fun, because pretty much your perfect customer is a younger version of you. And I get it. Everybody right now is saying, but Michelle, everybody is my customer. That could be true, but you can't have the exact same piece of content on social media that will attract a single mom of 3 kids that can't even afford a loaf of bread. You can't create a piece of content that will attract her and a piece of content that will attract a happily married couple that want to retire in their 50s. And they don't see that happening. 2 pieces of content, 2 totally different pieces of content. So when you try to please both of them, you're pleasing neither of them. And then the next thing people say to me, well, yeah, but I'll just create one video talking to that single mom, and I'll create one video talking to the couple that want to retire early. I'm like, okay, you could do that. But you guys, you got to treat your storefront, your TikTok or your Instagram or your YouTube or your Facebook as your storefront. So let me just do this. So let's say you have your TikTok all set up and you go create a video and you're literally talking to that single mom of 3 kids that can't even afford a loaf of bread, and you're talking to her about making an extra $300 a week, how that could change her life. And then you get, is it good? I mean, you nailed it with that video. And then the next video you create is talking about how to retire early, travel the world with your spouse, learn how to make $900 a day, which is $6,300 a week, which is $328,000 a year. Learn how to make that. So what happens is the mom puts her kids to bed at night and she's sitting there and she pays the bills and she's got $3.10 left in her bank account. And so instead of dwelling on it, she grabs TikTok and she decompresses watching TikTok, and she sees your video. And your video is talking about making an extra $300 a week, pay for groceries, not barely getting by, not hating, not cringing when you go to the bank account. And you invite them to learn more. Because that was her first exposure to you, she clicks on your profile. And then very next video is about being happily married, wanting to retire early, wanting to learn how to make $900 a day and travel the world with your spouse. And she's like, that would be nice, but retire, I can't even afford a loaf of bread. And you lost her because you changed the way she felt. You realize how important that is. The moment you change the way they feel, you lose them. Because watching a video about traveling the world with your spouse is going to make a single mom with 3 kids that are broke sad. So you trying to attract everybody, you lost her. You lost her. You know how easy it is to create content if you focus on your perfect customer. You can build a following so quick. You can build a brand so quick. You can build and know how to market to a $1 million message. You can craft that message so quick. But you got to get that scarcity mindset gone. And you got to know who your perfect customer is. You have to, and that's the only content you create. Now, the other mistake people have in content is they know who their perfect customer is, but you're too surface layered. The 2 most overused things is financial freedom and time freedom. It's overused. Everybody just brushes by it. It's overused in content, but it's the most important thing you can have in your life. But we overuse it. So you can't use that. So what do you say instead of financial freedom? Guess what I would say? How would you never like to take a calculator to the grocery store again? That's the same thing as financial freedom. Because when you have money in the bank, you've never got to take a calculator to the grocery store again. How would you like to stop watching people this summer on social media, their trips? And how would you like to be the one on the trip? Same thing as financial freedom. So you got to learn those techniques to master your message. And again, this is what I teach you inside the program. How you can craft that, how you can create that stop the scroll content. Now, what you do, you ready? I'm going to tie it all together. Here's how I'm tying it all together, how you can go from no following, no experience, no brand, no email list to 6 figures in 6 months. Right here, here it is. You do what's called a CTA. Put that in the comments. CTA, call to action. What a call to action is, you guys. So you do a piece of content that connects, that's relatable, that they felt it. And at the very end, you're like, if you want to learn more, put ready in the comments. I would absolutely love to share it with you. You guys just gave them the next step. We have been trained our entire life of what to be told to do. You got to in your content. If not, they watched your video and they're like, that's a good video. Then they keep on scrolling because you didn't give them the next step. But, oh, there's so many layers to this. So when you do a CTA, like I shared with you, guess what happens? You told them to comment ready. So guess what? They go and they comment ready. You reply back with your domain. So what happens is when somebody puts ready on one of my videos, I reply back with visit dailypaybusiness.com. Dailypaybusiness.com. First of all, guess what happens? The moment somebody comments and you're commenting back, it immediately alerts the algorithm that people like this piece of content. TikTok's main goal is to keep you on the platform. So if people are commenting, that means, oh, they like that video. So they're going to push your video out to more people that are just like them. And if they made it to the end of your video and watched your entire video, they're your potential perfect customer. TikTok will help you find your customer base. Don't rush it. You can't take followers to the bank and pay your bills. You can't take views to the bank and pay your bills. You can take the money you make from customers. And the only way you're going to make money from customers is when you know who your perfect customer is. The algorithms will help you. When I discovered that, I was like, oh my gosh. You know who is brilliant with a CTA? YouTube. Think about it. You watch a YouTube video, you get to the very end. What do? They put another video in front of you. Do you realize that video they're putting in front of you is a video based off of your behaviors you have on YouTube? That's why I love that. When YouTube has turned into money for me, by the way. I mean, it's insane. Like, it's insane how much money YouTube has turned into for me. And it's interesting. People, when they buy from me off of YouTube, they'll literally email me. And they will say this to me in an email. YouTube kept on just pushing your videos in front of me. It was a sign. And I'm like, oh, you are my perfect customer. You're searching for the right things. And the quality, YouTube is so awesome. Love it. So good. Love it. So that's a CTA. So you guys, I'm going to recap that. You do a piece of content at the very end, you gave them the next step to do. They put that in the comments, you reply back with your domain. You're building your following because TikTok is going to push that out to more people just like them. You're building your brand. You know why you're building your brand? So here's my next question for you guys. How many of you have created a piece of content, or how many of you have seen a video and you see there was a lot of comments and you go look in the comments? Put a yes if you've looked in the comments of a video before. Put a yes if you have. Anybody have done that before? Hey guys, thanks for following me. Yeah, look at the yeses. Of course we've looked at the comments, right? Sometimes we want to go, we see a lot of comments. We're like, well, I'm going to go grab the popcorn and look at these comments. So you guys realize if people are looking at the comments and you're always replying with visit dailypaybusiness.com, You're planting a seed when they're seeing your domain over and over and over again. You planted the seed. That's how you start building a brand. Because the more they see you, the more comfortable they get. And the more comfortable they get, the more they're going to feel connected with you. And connection equals currency. Y'all make this way too hard. I'm telling you. Because everything I'm sharing with you right now is happening while I'm spending time with my family. Here's the next thing it does. So they reply, you reply back. They go there. They actually go there to your website. And the moment they get there, so like for example, I put daily paid business, which is this. The moment they go here, they put their email in. The moment they put their email in, they are given exactly what they asked for. We live in a microwave society. We got to give it quick. So the moment they put their email in, they're immediately taken here. They can watch this short video. And if they're interested, they can go right here and buy. Literally, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. That's what people like. Now, if they're not interested, they're just never going to hear from me again because they can unsubscribe. Now, some people might want to learn a little bit more. All they got to do is check their email, and this is going to be in their email. And they can watch this video, and at any time, they can go buy. Now, between those two pages, right? Between those two pages, 1 out of 20 people on average inside my community are buying. The ones that don't buy, they go to your automations. This is where I call it the journey of the know, like, and trust. Man, I just want you to know what I have. See if you're going to like it. See if you can trust is a solution for what I'm looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, unsubscribe. So I've learned to build this email list. And then last year, I was like, they must like me because they're still on my email list. But they haven't bought my main thing yet. So they don't feel safe enough yet to invest. They're still looking at it as a cost instead of an investment. So what is something that I can introduce them to that will help them feel safe with their decision? So that's when I went searching for affiliate products. And I went to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT to help me create 4 emails. I told ChatGPT why they were in my email list, what I'm going to introduce them to now, and what is 4 emails. And they created them for me. That I use those as my template, and I redid them more towards my perfect customer and how I talk. And I add them into my automations in 2023. I've not touched them since then. And they're in there. And they continue every day to grow my reoccurring income streams. All because of one piece of content. I can tell you guys are making this way too hard. And you're probably making it way too hard because you do not have the right mentor that can help you simplify the process. Because guess what? Okay, so you create stop the scroll content, which means they're going to get into your automations. To get into your automations, 1 out of 20 are buying. So number 5 is new customer. It's brilliant. So you might be asking, well, Michelle, there's 30 minutes copy and pasting free ads. There's 1 hour, 3 pieces of content. What about the other 30 minutes? The other 30 minutes is in responding to comments, responding to emails, and learning. I do not want you in learn. The fastest way you can learn is do a chunk and implement. Chunk and implement. And that's what I teach you. But right here, game changer. This process, knowing who my perfect customer is, this is what I followed with a brand new TikTok, no email list, not even an understanding of really the power of automations. I ended up making $7,000 my first month. I made $14,000 my next month, and I just hit 1,000 followers the end of October. But because I was getting people through my automations, by the end of October of 2022, I had a predictable daily pay customer base coming in. It's 300 a day. Then it went to 600 a day. Then it went up to 1,000 a day by December of 2022. And then 2,000 a day, then 3,000 a day, then 4,000 a day. And I'm over 5,000 a day is what I make now. And I'm still doing the same thing, which is content creation and the message to my perfect customer in a CTA. You guys will go to work for 40 hours and still have to look at your bank account and what you can do this weekend. I will work 2 to 3 hours on creating content to be able to change and design my life. And we have completely transformed our life, by the way. Like, I'm talking, it's been a blessing. Let's just put it that way. And many of you are a lot smarter than me. Many of you are a lot more talented than me. What I have is I had the desire to truly want to go for it and design my life. What's the worst thing that could happen? I learned something new. What's the best thing that can happen? Well, I'm living it right now. I'm no different than you. I couldn't see myself making more than $54,000 a year with this process. Never in my wildest dreams did I think it would turn into $152,000 in 6 months. Never. You have 6 full months still left in this year. July, August, September, October, November, December. 6 full months. I had never heard of this on September 8th of 2022. Never heard of it. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was trying to figure things out. I had a lot of pressure. September 9th of 2022, I saw a post. No video. It was a post. And I got excited. When's the last time you guys have been excited about how you can make money? That was me. I got excited. I purchased on the 10th, scared to death. I didn't look at it as a cost, though. I looked at it as an investment. But I'll share a fun fact with you. I didn't have the money. But I knew on the 17th of September, my children's braces payment was due. So I didn't make the brace appointment. I was like, I took the money saved back for that, and I invested it. And I told myself, I got to get that money back in 7 days because I am not going to call the orthodontist and tell them I can't make the payment. I refuse to do that. I refuse to do that. I will get my money back. I will get my investment back. I will make the payment on time. That was the mindset I had. And I started creating content with the compassion of I want to help people because I don't want to live this way anymore. And I know I'm not the only one. And I created content, pure ignorance on fire. I made 300 on the 13th, then 600 the next day, then 900, then 300. I was shocked. And I immediately made the braces appointment or payment because I said I wouldn't not make it. See, that's the difference of the massive success I've had because I burned the boat. There was no going back for me. And because I burned the boat and there was no going back for me, now I design my life, the life I've always dreamed of. It was so funny. We literally just got back from traveling. We've been home 6 days since May 21st, by the way. That's it. Since May 21st, we've been home 6 days. And we leave again in 10 days. Vacation, like that's what I love to do. Like, I just love traveling with my family. I love making these insane memories and eating the coolest food literally all over the world and doing the coolest experiences that we will talk about. Like on my deathbed, there'll be no regret. We'll be talking about all the cool things that we did and the legacies that I've been able to leave for my family. Why not you? Why not you make the decision that these last 6 months, I'm going to give it all I got and I'm going to change my life and I'm going to design my life and I'm going to go into a brand new year of 2025 creating the life of my dreams. Why not you? I am like so freaking out right now. 3 people inside my community just in the last week have been able to pay cash for a car. People were laughing at me when I paid cash for 2 cars. I paid cash for a Porsche and I paid cash for a Tesla and I just paid cash for another Tesla. I don't know. There's something pretty empowering when you can just go pay cash for a new car because you have freedom. We don't have no debt. We get to live life on our own terms. Why not you? Like, seriously, why not you? Yes. Why not you? I'm serious. Why not you? Like, yeah, you do. You just got to get to the point you're over living that way. I was there. I was there in 2022. I was done. I would look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, how the hell did I get here? I'm in my 50s and I'm barely getting by and I don't even know what I want to do. Like, I was so like down on myself. So you know what I had to do? I had to remind myself that I was a mom of 6 kids and I will not be a bad role model for them. I will not. They will be proud of what I've done. They will see me make an impact. They will see me make a difference. And boy, howdy, are they seeing it? And that's what I want for you guys. We can easily let ourselves down, but man, it's harder to let our kids down. Be that good role model that you want to be. That's the game changer for everything. Do you work on commission? Nope, we make 100% profit. Yeah. Yeah, we make 100% profit. I know, I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to do questions because that's it, you guys. I don't know. I wish I could make it harder than this. It's not. This is what I focus on. Now, let me share this with you. This is what I did for 90 days. Made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second, 22 my third. I was shocked. Like, I was afraid to go to bed at night. I was like, this isn't real. Like, I couldn't even wrap my head around it. So the end of November of 2022, I put my big girl pants on and I decided to go live because my confidence had built up, my courage had built up, the fact that I had made $43,000 in 90 days from 0 followers. So I decided to go live. So what I did different with my schedule is I was able to get my content done, 3 pieces in 30 minutes, and I started going live for 1 hour. So I just flipped it. So now I go live every day for an hour to an hour and a half. Just depends on you guys, how many questions you have and things like that. And that's it. And I now only create like 2 pieces of content a day, and I use Opius Clip and I repurpose content. So I'm even leveraging my time even more. But still, it takes about 30 minutes to do that. I have like so much content. I could go forever. Now, I got to share one hot tip with you guys. Okay. Because this is so important. Because a lot of you say, but I got to create content every day. Now, my response is, you got to work 40 hours every day to still have to look at your bank account and what you can do? How long are you going to sacrifice 40 hours of your life to still be broke? That's how I look at it. I love the fact that I can spend 30 minutes a day and 1 hour on social media. Let's just do easy math. Let's say it was 2 hours. It's not, but I'm just going to say it was. 14 hours is all I spend, but it never goes away. It never goes away. Let me explain what I mean. You work 8 hours today, it's gone. You got to work another 8 hours to get paid. Let me explain what I mean by that. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is I'm going to go to my, here is my, hold on, I'm trying to get to my, here's my TikTok. Now watch this. I'm going to go to my activities. Let me refresh it. Okay. So let me, oh wait, it's not refreshing. Hold on. Okay. So let me show you something. Okay, this is a good one. Successfully closed. Look at this. Okay. So this video I did 6 days ago, and it's got all these comments that are starting to come in right now. I see a slew of them coming in 6 days ago, right? So I'm still getting paid on that. But here's the thing I want to show you. Look at this one. This video I did March 5th of 2023, and it's still getting comments. Let's see when the last one was. I might have to scroll down a little bit. Oh, look at all these from 6/6/66. Oh, 6/24. Oh, that was recently, wasn't it? Oh gosh, this is 6/12. I have a lot of them I haven't even commented on. So this video, a 5-second video, you guys, that I did over 16 months ago is still out there working for me. See, that's the difference. You guys got to think about this. When you are brand new and you're starting, you don't have a brand yet. So you get a piece of content out there, 3 a day. So in 30 days, that's 90 pieces of content. Plus you built your email list. You're starting to build a brand. Plus, if you have a video kind of get pushed out there, that's a game changer. That's how I made $7,000 my first month off of one video getting pushed out there. Most of your videos are going to suck and not do anything. But the ones that do make you crap ton of money. Stop focusing on what doesn't work. Look at the ones that do work and try to make more of them. That's it. That's all you got to do. So in month 2, you do another 90 videos, 3 a day. That's 180 videos you have out there that are always working for you. This is how you can build a brand so quickly and never spend money on ads or marketing. That's what I love. So if you can just stick to it, stay consistent, stay focused, the more you do, the more of a brand you're going to build and the bigger the email is going to get. And the bigger the email, the bigger the income. So I look at every day when I create a piece of content, I look at it as digital real estate. I'm planting digital real estate. It doesn't go away. It continues to make me money every day. So you think about it. When you're doing the things that you love, all the videos that you've done are out there working for you. And this automated system is literally, is literally out there working for you. This is how you get your time back. You just got to understand how to craft that message to your perfect customer. It's the exact same page I've been using since 2022. Exact same page. I've just been consistent with my message because the more consistent I am, the better my message gets for you. The better I get to understand you. And that's all it's about. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. So if you are ready to learn more and get mentored through this process, go right here, dailypaybusiness.com, because we're paid daily. Check it out. In 1 hour and 15 minutes, I am doing a small, intimate Zoom with my customers only, because I mentor the entire community of 25,000 plus people. So my customers that believed in me and bought from me, I do weekly mentoring just with you. Today's going to be fire because, well, I get to meet you. I can't wait to do that. But I want to break down what you want to do these next 6 months, and we're going to reverse engineer it. So like if you tell me, well, Michelle, I want to make 6 figures in 6 months, you're going to get off of today's call knowing exactly how to do that. So I'm excited for that. And then I'm going to talk to you about the next 90 day. And then, yeah, we're going to make sure that all your questions are answered. I'm going to walk you through the quickest way to go to launch the profit in your business. So if you're on the fence, get off the fence, and I want to see you in 1 hour and 15 minutes, and you'll get the email. So, I'm Michelle. My problem is I've joined on 6/9. I'm worried to know if and how I can build my likes. Okay, I literally just covered that. So what I would recommend is go back and watch this. You can watch the replay on YouTube because I literally just covered that. But let me give you also a hot tip. If you go inside our community, let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, if you go inside our community, let me see if I'm logged in here. If you go to the classroom, we get all these amazing trainings in the classroom. If you go to social media training and you go to warming up your audience, you need to watch that. Okay, you need to watch that. Yeah, you need to watch that. So, yeah, if you should have received an email. If you're my customer, you should have received an email. You might check your spam. If you didn't receive that email, just email me and I can get it to you real quick. I can make sure that you are on that list. Yeah. But yeah, that warming up your customer, it's actually a two-part that I did. I did it on June 10th. You guys, that's the exact strategy I use to build my business to 6 figures in 6 months. It's the exact strategy I used when I started my business. I would highly recommend watching that. Mhm. Well, marketing is marketing, no matter what product you used, no matter what product you have. So somebody said, can you give me tips on the Launchpad? I'd give you the exact same tips. It's the exact same thing. Marketing is marketing, right? No matter what you sell, you got to have a product that's in high demand. So these other tips aren't going to work for you if you're trying to promote a cassette tape. Nobody wants to buy cassette tape, but if you're promoting something that people actually want and need, it will work, right? And then you, no matter what product or service you have, you got to automate it. You got to get it discovered. You got to get relatable, and you turn them into a new customer. This is the exact same process for the legacy builder, exact same process for the digital mastery product, exact same process for the passive daily pay blueprint, and the exact same for the Launchpad. Now, the difference is, see, I have 4 programs. Why 4? Because I believe that one size doesn't fit all. Everybody's got different goals and dreams. Plus, with us being an international business, everybody has different income that they can afford. But we allow you to, whatever you can afford to start with, to upgrade. You have 30 days to upgrade just for the price difference. So I want you to get what is in that product and start learning and earning, get your business in profit mode, and then have the money to upgrade to the next. That's the goal, right? And keep on, because you want to be able to upgrade all the way up to the legacy builder because you have 4 income streams. Yes, you're going to make more money with 4 than you are 1, of course, right? Because with the legacy builder, you get an income stream of 100, 300, 600, and 900. That's $1,900 worth of products that you can market, that you can get. What if you got one of them a day? That's $1,900 a day you can make. Pretty awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Pretty awesome. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Do you have your member support groups country? What does that mean? We have support. I have now, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 full-time employees inside my community and 2 part-time. And 1 is in another country because we try to be able to accommodate every time zone. So yeah, crazy. So, because I know, and I'm looking for 1 more. I'm hiring, well, I have Michelle do that for me, and she's looking at hiring 1 more. That will be just in compliance department. And so then that will be just a part-time. So then we'll have another part-time. And I know I'm probably going to need in the next 6 months, I would say 4 more employees, because I have to have that if I'm going to build a community that will create 1,000 millionaires. See, that's the difference of most people. I know to hire people that are way better at me than certain things so we can build the most amazing community. And that's what we're doing. So yeah, we have support no matter what country you're in. Let me see. Yeah, no matter, yeah, we do. How do you upgrade to the legacy? Just get back with the person you purchased from and they'll give you the link to upgrade. Yeah. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay. I love the chat GPT. Yes. And I'm going to be doing more of that. I'm pretty pumped. The things that are coming up, you guys, gonna be great. Gonna be a great rest of the year. That's all I gotta say. Pure fire, but you gotta be coachable and you gotta be willing to follow it step by step. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I do gotta go, so I need to just resend that email out and remind them of our call in 1 hour. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So see you guys tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, just email me again, dailypaybusiness.com, because we're paid daily. Go right here, email me. If you do decide you want to go ahead and get started immediately so you can get on that call with me in 1 hour. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Someone asked me the name of the company because he wanted to do research on it. So what do you say? It's just the Legacy Builders Program. We're actually getting the Legacy Builders Program copyrighted and the Digital Growth Community copyrighted. And my name copyrighted. So all these people trying to be imposters, they're all going to be, yeah, my lawyer's going to have fun. Yes, I am protecting it. Yes, 100%. And getting a compliance department to protect not only me, but the community. So yeah, we will be going after very unethical people. So yes, because yeah. Yeah. Well, it is a company though, right? It is a company. Yeah. The company is under Expect to Win LLC. Yeah. So there you guys go. Aw, thank you, Rose. Yes. God, when I have the vision of hundreds of thousands of people inside our community, and I will definitely protect them. Yes, they can count on that. So that's why we're going to be hiring compliance, somebody in compliance that can deal with my lawyer and stuff, because I just don't want to deal with that anymore. Yes. So I'm so thankful for you guys as well. So I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Happy Saturday. Have a good weekend, guys. Have fun. YouTube, you've been awesome. Thanks.